Hi, welcome. It is Wednesday night at 7, and I have a fun class for you tonight. I'm doing something a little extra special today. So let me start off with, I'm Nicole from Equally Creative by Nicole. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I love to share all things beautiful, fun, easy. I love to bring smiles. So if you like to smile, I like to give you smiles. So tonight's class, you are going to see a demo of all of the Confetti Birthday Kit cards created here. And you're going to get a sneak peek. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Karin. You're going to get a sneak peek of 4 exclusive cards that you can create using the same ink and stamps that come in the kit. However, it is a little bit larger of a purchase. If you're a demo, you can purchase just the exclusive card component, or you can purchase the whole thing. So I'm going to share a link which actually explains it all. There's 2 class options. One is the whole kit and caboodle. Essentially, you will get the Confetti Birthday Kit plus the exclusive cards and additional materials there. You can, if, for example, you're a demonstrator and you're going to buy the kit on your own, you can do a half a class and pay half as much, and I will send to you essentially the exclusive 4 cards, but then you'll be responsible for purchasing that kit so that you have the extra stamps and ink to go along with that. Or you could simply use something else that you might already have in your stash. So I look forward to sharing all of these things with you. So let's go ahead and get started with the Confetti Birthday Kit. So I'm going to flip my cameras around. All right, so this is what comes in the kit. So we have enough materials to make these 3 cards. And you can see on the back here, it shows we've got some stamps, which I've already mounted on the blocks for the evening. So it comes with 4 cute little birthday stamps. Let's party, happy birthday, oh happy day, and a cute little candle. You will have some tear and tape, which is a great sturdy adhesive. You will also have some pop dimensionals here. You're going to have some confetti. And you will also have blueberry bushel. So this is the stamp color for the whole kit. And let's see some of those pieces and parts. So I'm going to share what those cards look like in action. Okay. And we are going to make these this evening. All 3 of them. If you were around a couple weeks ago, I did share a cute little time-lapse video. I adjusted this card for my grandson, and that's what I shared a little sneak peek of. So tonight we will create each of those cards as they were intended, but obviously you can feel free to change them up as you go along. All right, so look at the fun envelopes that come with this kit. So much fun. You have different pieces here. You will have a few pieces left over. That's going to help in if you purchase this whole kit, because you're going to have more cards that you can create. So we have some inside pieces here. We have these cross hatches that are part of this little gift item here. And then we have our card bases. So I still have a few bases left. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to start with this birthday card one. The cake, excuse me. Get my words mixed up. So we're going to recreate this. And I actually recommend not popping these out. You're going to stamp your candles And depending on how tall you want them, you could make them shorter and taller and shorter and taller. And so you want this piece right here to kind of be a scrap so that when you peel that away, it'll be fine. So I am going to use my blueberry bushel. I am just tap, tap, tap. And then I'm going to turn this because I'm a lefty. And I'm just going to start in the middle with my tallest candle. And I just press gently. I don't want to rock it. Don't rock your candle. I do have an extra tip for you, a little trick for you. And of course, I have misplaced all of my paper, so hold one moment, please. Because I had a class last night and I brought my grid paper, and then I usually keep it right there at my table. And since I want to share tips and tricks, I will need a little extra surface to work on here. So I am only using one ink, but that doesn't mean I only have one color. So I can stamp this off and then I can stamp a second time. So give me one time to re-stamp this, and we'll stamp off here. And then I'm going to come and give myself a lighter hue of that color. So it looks like I have stamped with two different colors, but in reality, I'm just using what's called a second generation stamp right there. And I did 6 candles for my grandson's card because, you guessed it, he is going to be 6 on the 25th. I cannot believe that he is 6. And his birthday present arrived on time. So that is like the biggest surprise ever. He got his card in the mail like a week or so ago, all the way in Belgium. And I got him like a science experiment kit. So he's very excited about that. So we are stamping before we stick. So the next piece I need to stamp is this flagged piece here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this off. And again, I do have these all bundled on their blocks, ready to go. I was very prepared today. So I'm simply stamping this inside this piece right here. Hi, Sonia. Thanks for joining. Maybe one of these days you can come across the street and make a card with me. All right, so now we can kind of put the rest of this together. So we will need one of these cute little envelopes. And if you have seen me in the past, I love to make what's called a faux shaker card with little pouches like this. And this kit takes it even a step easier because you put these things inside the envelope. The card goes in the envelope also. Sonia, you don't have to be creative. I'm literally just following pictures. This is easier than putting together IKEA furniture, I'm telling you. Just super, super simple. Plus you have me, I can help you. All right, so we've got the card in our bag, and now I'm going to add a little bit of the confetti. This is the tricky part because I like a lot of confetti sometimes, and I really have an affinity to put too much in, and I want to make sure I have enough for all the cards. So I'm trying hard. So my trick is if you have extra totally grab and break those out. We have lots of different little confettis from past times and current times. All right, so this is what this piece looks like now. We're going to go ahead and punch out these pieces. And we're going to use that tear and tape. And we are simply putting this down on the right side of this envelope. And that's what I would call the pretty side of the envelope. So the fold is on the back. Okay, I'm simply just tearing it. And obviously I cannot line it up and talk to you at the same time. But this is some of the easiest stuff. All right, so now I have my tape on here. What I'm going to do is take the backing of this off, and then I'm simply putting it on the window piece here, that opening that we created. So I'm going to use my Take-A-Pick tool because my fingers do not always work. And it's a good thing that this Take-A-Pick tool exists in all the crafting worlds, but especially this one where I cannot make my fingers function. All right, so again, now I have all this sticky adhesive, and I'm going to turn it over, and I am placing it so that it's not hanging outside of the card itself, just like this, so it doesn't hang down too far here. I'm folding on the fold line. So this is what we have so far. And now we're going to take and pop this up on dimensionals. Just 2 of these foam double-sided sticker pieces. Y'all didn't tell me I was wearing my dinner on my shirt. All right, so I'm adding Oh Happy Day right across there. And look at that, so easy. You get 9 of these in the kit, so 3 of each type of card. And then you'll have 4 additional ones in the class. I'm just going to move my envelopes aside as well, because I don't need the envelopes yet. So let's go ahead and make this one. So you're going to have 13 cards when you finish this. And I don't know about you, but I have at least one birthday every month that I have to scramble around, find a card, because I am the card lady. Card lady has to send cards. And honestly, it's not hard to send the cards. It's hard to keep on schedule to send the cards. But it's really nice to have a stash when my child comes home and says, oh, it's so-and-so's birthday. Oh, it's so-and-so's birthday next week. And we just go, okay, get the birthday cards out. And she goes through and picks one that works for her. So it's all good. All right, let's see. So in your kit, you will have some glue dots. And you will use the glue dots to adhere these crosses. So I'm going to go ahead and pop these out, and then we will do the stamp before stick in just a moment. So, I mean, you could save these squares, and they could be like little gifts or stackable cubes. Lots of fun things to do with that. Again, I used to hate these dots, as I think Melissa can attest to. I saved them all. I just used my glue instead, which is why you're going to get a bottle of glue with your class, because your extra cards, while these glue dots are fabulous, it's hard to put a 1/4 of a sheet of paper on with these glue dots. So I provided some glue for that. So I'm going to pop this out of here. And now I'm going to pick these backings off. And this is the part that I didn't like with my fingernails. So that is, I watched somebody else on a video somewhere and I was like, oh my God, she's using her take a pick tool to get those awful backings. So now I love these little mini dots because they're so easy. I just have to use that take a pick tool with them. So you're going to line that green cross, the lime green there, lemon lime twist, right on top. Adhere that down. We're going to set this aside and we are going to stamp Happy Birthday on the regular rectangle. Tap, 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 tap. And firm pressure, but no wiggling. Lift it back up. Sometimes your paper will stick. I just put my finger on the corner and just kind of pull it back down. And now I'm going to set that aside. And I am going to pull out the white card and the next envelope, clear envelope, for my shake, 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 my confetti. Okay, so you must use your take your pick tool for those glue dots too. Yes, so I'm actually going to shake this up because these little blue, the stars are kind of stuck to the pouch. So I'm trying to maybe unstick them. I don't know how to make those blue stars stay with the rest of the confetti. But so remember that you're sticking the confetti on the front side so that when you adhere the flap, you have no confetti in the back. There's a couple of stars in there. Okay. So again, we have a shaker card. Uh-oh, I'm frozen. Okay, let me know if you can hear me. You might not be able to hear me. So I'm going to keep talking for a second while I assemble. Thank you, Karin. Last time I had a blip, it like cut out the audio and I didn't want to keep talking for too long. So this process is the same as the last one. We're simply going to put some tear and tape on the front side again. So line that up. Pull. I just stick my fingernail down there. Trying to think, you could pull it and just tear it like that. It's really easy stuff to work with. And you will use some of your leftovers with your new, with the exclusive cards. Okay. Kind of pressing that down so that when I lift the backing, it separates from the sticky. So this tool has become like an extension of my hand when I'm crafting. I have been using it for everything. It does take a tiny bit of practice to get the finesse that you need for all the things with relation to using your take-a-pick tool. So it's much easier to just turn it over this way and make sure you have all of your squares covered by this piece right here. And I will say that be careful when you give this to a 6-year-old because the first thing they want to do is tear this bag off and open it. Right, Kira? So we've got this fun shaking going on. Again, we're going to fold that. I could use my bone folder, but I'm being a little lazy on that part. Now I've got my pre-stamped piece, and I'm going to add those dimensionals to the back of here. And we're going to put this at the bottom of the gift. All right, so here is that second card. We have one more card to create, which is this Let's Party. Excuse me. Sounds like I've already partied, doesn't it? No partying for this girl. I did get a little bit of a nap, which might make me a little more bouncy this evening. All right, see, look, I used my bone folder because I'm now going to put this on top there. I'm going to use the green because I'm a rule follower sometimes. Put this in here. So now I have the green facing the front. I have the white in the back. It's going to help me really, truly understand when I pour these in, which side it's going in. It's also nice to have that little extra flap to catch anything. I've been pretty lucky to date. I shouldn't even finish that sentence, but I'll knock on some wood and say I have not spilled this kind of creature in my room to date. I know it's coming, and if you've ever worked with the gold foil, the gilding leaf stuff, then you know that you can make a disaster in your craft room with any of these fun products. The prettier they are, the more messy they can be. And I equate confetti to glitter. So if you know anything about glitter, confetti is the same. This is the only card you are putting the tape on the back side, because you are adhering this directly to the front of the card. Ooh, I got one little piece of confetti right here. My Roomba will probably pick it up one day when I let him back in to clean my room. Oh, I totally didn't stamp first, but I think we'll be okay because it's the last thing that goes on the card. I typically have an order to do my stamping first and then do all of this adhering stuff. All right, somehow I am sticking, there we go. So I'm just gonna look at this and center this right on this fun confetti-like card base. All of the birthday card kits and card items in the catalog, I am just in love with all the birthday stuff right now. Love the birthday stuff. All right, so let's party. We have another card sentiment base. And we are going to use the Let's Party. And I'm actually going to turn this one over, and I'm going to use the ink pad upside down for this one because the stamp is technically larger than the ink pad. That's why I do it that way. Otherwise, I'm usually a pad on the table and use my stamp. But for this one, I was prepared to do it the opposite. It just makes things a little easier to see where you've gotten all of your ink. So look how pretty this stamps. I mean, so simple and easy. I know what's happening. When people come in and out of my front door, my ring is going off. So if at any point I freeze, hopefully I will come back. All right, so we're going to add a couple of dimensionals on the back of our circle. And then we're going to add that to the front of the card. Okay. I like to put mine a little bit at a diagonal. You can see lots of fun in there. And that's exactly what my grandson was doing before he opened it. He was like, "What's in there?" So, you know, fun for all ages because I can't stop shaking them either, right? Okay. That is the kit component of the class. I'm going to share with you the 4 additional cards. And these are the cards that you can create if you purchase the complete class. You can also purchase just the exclusive cards, which will come with a tutorial and videos. So you can see how to put these together. Okay. So we have Oh Happy Day, Happy Birthday, another Oh Happy Day. You will get a spool of the oh my goodness, I forgot the name of it. The fun silver or gold twine stuff there. Yeah, my brain has gone out the window. And then you may have seen this before. This is the gift card holder, but look how fun it is in the same colors as the cards that come with it. So I thought it was perfect. So that will show you those. So again, 13 different cards. Excuse me. 9 cards, 3 of each kind, plus 4 is a baker's dozen. So you'll be able to have a year's worth of birthday cards as long as, you know, it's not going to twins. You could even select different cards for different people. So look for that link to find out more information about what comes in tonight's class. You have a week to shop for this class. Let's see, I'm going to swap this around. So I am taking orders for this class through my actual birthday, which is next week, Thursday. And so that's it. I hope you enjoyed. Again, you do not have to be crafty or creative. You're just going to assemble cards, a little bit of stamping, not a lot, and a whole lot of fun. Grab a friend, split the cost, split the cards, and have a little bit of a little adult beverage and have a blast. So hit me up, find my link, and that's it. I hope you guys have a great rest of the week. Maybe I need to take another nap. Thanks, Melissa. I had fun designing them. I will see you all soon. Bye.